Hello, this is Michaela, and for my project I did Sokoban. Um, my main things that I looked at to make this project was the professor's Sokoban project, and then I also used my previous project, the 2D one, to help out with the code for this as well, because it's pretty similar. But first, here are the sounds that I used. This is the UI click. This is for when the box collides with the plate. It'll play this clicky sound. I also have it play when the player collides with the plate. And then this like positive sounding thing. That's for when you finish the level and can continue on. And then this is the background music, just some atmospheric game thing that can loop really well. And then this is for the player movement. So when it hops around, that's the sound that plays. So here we go. We got 5 different levels and quite a few game objects that I'm going to explain. So this is level 1. Alright, so let's start from the top. There's the plate, these little green things. And here is the flow machine for those plates. Basically, this first thing is on trigger enter. There will be it'll be checking if the tag that is on the object it is colliding with is a box. And that if that's true, we're going to find the game object counter and then call the custom event add plate, and then this will play the box on plate sound. Similarly, we have the on trigger exit, which will also find the box tag on an object, and if that's true, it'll find a counter object and then trigger the custom event subtract plate, which will also end up playing the box on plate sound. And down here, this is just for the box on plate sound to play if the player tag is colliding with the plate or leaving the plate. And then I don't think a box has a flow machine. Nope. Player. This is from the movement on the professor's project. I added Q to quit the application, and then this is just the right movement. So this is using D, you will move right. Using A, you will move left. Using W, you will move up. And then using S, you will move down. And again, it's going to play the sound every time the player moves. And this is my canvas. We have the number of plates, so the plate press text is under the number of plates. Proceed level text is this next level, press enter or press Q to quit text. The restart is up here, telling the player they can restart at any time by pressing tab. Level number just says what level you're on. And then the counter is this number right here, which is almost, I would say, the most important part of this entire game. So, similarly to the last project, we have this setting text to 0 upon starting the level. And here we have the custom event subtract plate, which is similar to the last project as well, where you just parse an integer and then subtract 1, and it'll go back to string and then display on the canvas with the new number. Similarly over here, you just do the same thing, except you add a number, and you have all these things. So for here, we're checking, I created a variable called all plates. And this variable it changes depending on what level you're on. So for level 1, the value is going to be 1. Level 2, the value is going to be 2, and so on, until level 5, where the value is 5. So this is checking if the counter number is equal to the value of all plates. And if that is false, we're going to just keep playing the game as normal. The proceed level text will not be enabled. But if it's true, and the counter does equal the all plate value, the proceed level text will be enabled. And then we have the sequence step thing where first the level sound will play, the completed level sound, and then background music will also stop. This is pretty much simultaneous. So then we have the walls and the floor, and the sounds are all over here. So box on plate is the click sound where you collide with the plate, background music, the level sound when you complete the level, and then the player sound when you hop around. So I have 5 different levels. This is level 1. Level 2 looks like this. Let me disable. Oh, for proceed level, I made 5 different flow machines because I didn't show this in level 1. Sorry, but this is the start level. The proceed level text will be disabled. And then we have when you press the enter key, you can load the next level scene. But when you press the tab key, you can reload the scene. So the reason why I made 5 different flow machines, they're all exactly the same thing, except the only thing that changes is this right here. It's just a simple way, kind of repetitive, not the most efficient, but simple way to load the scene without having to go through all these like mechanisms to load them automatically, basically, and change the value every time. So yeah, this will change with every level change. So for level 3, this will say level 3, then this will say level 4, and so on. But yes, this is what level 2 looks like. I don't know what I changed. Don't save, I guess. And actually, I think it was just that I disabled the canvas thing. Okay, yeah. Level 3 is what it looks like. Level 4. Oops. I got it also. This is the restart text. This is only on levels 4 and 5. And that is because we added... Oops, nope. Sorry. What the heck? Where? Oh, level fail. Sorry, I couldn't see it. This is only for levels 4 and 5 because we have added a new colored plate. And that is the bad plate. So this is the flow machine for that. Basically, when you collide with it, and it's a box, it'll freeze the player movement and pull up the level fail text, and it'll stop the background music because you are not supposed to collide with those. They are not good. So that will have to make you restart the entire level, and this is the same thing except for player tag. So neither the player nor the box can collide with this plate. So for the level fail thing, it's just simple. When you start the level, the text will not be enabled. And then level 5, we have this mess again. And this was interesting to play test. Let me just start by saying that. It was pretty hard. The only thing with this game that I haven't been able to figure out is sometimes when the player moves and collides with the box, it like gets pushed back quite a bit. I managed to fix it. It's a little better than it was before. But that is the only thing that I'm not happy with currently. But okay, let me see. Oops. Oh my gosh. Let me show you how the first level plays. This might take a while to load. And from there, you can press enter to go to the new level. I don't think I'm gonna show you every... See, this is the thing I was kind of talking about with the player movement. kind of found that moving into a different spot to push it works kind of well. Alright, so you get the basic premise, but I'll show you how the bad plates work. First of all, that was extremely loud. Okay. This actually gives me anxiety. I made the colliders on that one much wider than the other ones, just to be a nuisance. Yeah, so the player can't collide with it, and neither can the box. Which is kind of hard because sometimes these things like to glide, as you can see. But let me just show you what happens. Oh, never mind. It glides with the box as well. There we go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a basic premise, and yeah, it was overall quite simple. The only part I had a kind of an issue with was getting the counter to work, but overall that was okay. And yeah, it also has the build, so I made sure to include all scenes when building so that when you play it, it'll show up with all scenes. Also, I added this thing, not that. There's one where it says game completed, but I don't know which one it is. It's proceed level. Oh, it's proceed level. Okay. Yeah, that's the only little confusing thing about this. This is what happens when you finish level 5. You just get a game completed screen that shows up when you complete the level. But where is the thing where... Was this it? No, this is not enabled. Is it on counter? Oh, yeah. Yep, it is. Because I still have it named Proceed level. Okay, yeah. Alright, yep, that's basically it. I showed everything and sounds that I used. Yep, okay. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.